Hi guys! I'm about 2 minutes late hopping on here. It's about 8:02 p.m. so I'm just going to wait just a second to start. Okay, well my name is Emily Bullock and I am an Emerald Beachbody coach, and I'm really close to becoming Diamond. And I started coaching as a discount coach initially back in November of 2015, and then I started actually actively coaching in about February, Marchish. So it's been about 7 months now that I've been coaching. And today my topic is on how to manage our busy schedules while we're trying to kind of balance everything that we've got going on in life, plus Beachbody coaching. So just to tell you a little bit about myself, I am married and have 2 kids. I've got 2 toddlers, a 3-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. So life in and of itself with toddlers is pretty chaotic and unpredictable and crazy. And I work about 27 to 30 hours a week at my private practice. I'm a psychologist. So I'm gone out of the house 3 days a week. And our lives are just full of, we try to do lots of fun activities, and obviously I'm into exercise, and so I spend time doing that and meal prepping and things like that. So the schedule's pretty hectic and crazy, as I'm sure all of you can imagine. So how can you fit Beachbody into your life? Now, it doesn't matter if you're working a full-time job or 80 hours a week, or you aren't working and don't have kids. I mean, no matter what your schedule is, it seems to always be kind of tricky to try to fit new things in, and you just have to get adjusted and figure out what is worth it to you. So it's important for you guys to know about coaching is you get to decide how you're going to make the business work for you, and you get to decide what your goals are. No one's going to tell you what your goals need to be. You figure it out, and so you're able to decide how much time you want to put into the business. Now, generally speaking, all the successful Beachbody coaches are going to recommend that you spend an hour a day working your business, and if you consistently devote an hour a day, then you're going to have a lot of success over time. And so try to kind of think of 1 hour a day is basically being your goal. But of course you can do less than that, you can do more than that. There's lots of different ways to make coaching work, and you just have to figure out what's going to work for you. So it's much easier to fit it into your schedule when it's worth it to you. So it's really important to figure out what your why is. And we talk a lot about your why in coaching, and why is it that you're interested in coaching? Why are you doing this? So everybody's got different whys, but if you do have a strong why of why it's important to you, then you're going to be a lot more passionate about it, and you're going to be much more excited. Okay, I'm still live. Woo, I'm having phone problems. Okay, now one thing that is really important for anyone, no matter what your schedule is to just carve out certain times that are going to work for you, and just have that be your scheduled time where you're going to do your power hour. So that hour a day that you kind of devote to your business. So keep a schedule that's going to be manageable for you. Some people, they do their power hour better, getting up an hour earlier in the morning, or doing it an hour at nap time when the kids are napping, or in the evenings, or whatever. So you just figure out when that's going to be. And a lot of times we don't have an extra hour in the day, so we have to make time. So that could mean, getting up an hour earlier, or just being more efficient with your time, so you're still getting the same amount of sleep, but you're able to get up earlier or go to bed late. And some people kind of give up TV time in the evenings, or Pinterest, or, for me, I've given up a couple little things here and there. So instead of me listening to my favorite music in the car when I'm driving and commuting, I will listen to personal development or trainings through YouTube videos or something like that over my Bluetooth speakers in my phone to try to maximize my efficiency. Okay. The third thing to keep in mind in managing your time as a Beachbody coach when you're already very busy is part of being a Beachbody coach, and you've already heard about this a couple times in videos over the last 2 days, is you've got to be a product of the product. So that is going to require you to work out. So if you've already been working out, then this is not going to be a change for you. But for people that have had trouble with being consistent, I mean, that's a huge perk of being a coach, is that it kind of motivates you and requires you to be more consistent. So if you haven't been super consistent about your workouts, you're going to have to figure out a time to do that as well. And then also eating healthy. So if you're used to, cooking a microwave dinner or an oven pizza or a drive-through or something like that, you may want to start making small changes here and there to try to do more shopping and preparing foods, and that can take time also. So you've got to think about these things, and I recommend making slow changes over time. I've been working over the last year in meal prepping and cooking healthier foods for my family, and so I haven't done it all at once. I've been adding it in a little bit at a time, and now I meal prep and it seems super easy, but it's because I'm just more used to it. So being a product of the product is really important, and it's a part of the lifestyle, but sure, it does take time. Even if you're doing a really short workout program, that's still 22 minutes out of your day that, a lot of times there's times in the day where we're just exhausted and we just want to lay down on the couch and, surf through Facebook on our phones. But that's time that you could be sacrificing to do that, to actually work out, and then of course you find you've got more energy and you feel better and everything like that, and that's what helps drive you forward in devoting yourself to this healthy Beachbody lifestyle. Another thing that I try to do to maximize my time is I try to multitask when I can. I try not to multitask when I have time with my kids. I don't want to be on my phone all the time with my kids. I definitely do it. I'm not perfect, but I try to avoid that as much as I can. So that means the days that I am at work, I see patients for about an hour at a time. So in between appointments, I may have a 3-minute break that I'm running down the hall to go to the bathroom, and so I'll hurry and jump on my phone and send a really quick message or something like that. I already mentioned listening to audiobooks in the car. I listen to audiobooks from my phone when I'm taking a shower. When I'm folding laundry, I will set my laptop, because I usually fold laundry at night. And so I'll set my laptop up and put on a Beachbody training and just fold laundry, and then I'll pause it here and there and take notes when I want to. And so I'm trying to multitask as much as I can to be able to become more efficient. And so it doesn't really feel like I'm spending all this time doing training, because I'm doing it along with the other things that I'm doing that basically don't take any brain power, like driving and folding laundry and cleaning and that kind of thing. Another thing is I use the notes section on my phone all the time. And so luckily I have all my electronics synced together, so I can be on my phone and I can hurry and quickly type in a note in a note section, and then that's going to sync with my laptop and my iPad and everything like that. So if I have an idea for a post or something like that, then I will quickly just make the note. I will also, just when I have 2 minutes here or 2 minutes there, I'll check into my challenge groups and check the feed in the challenge groups and, make comments on people's posts and check in with challengers and stuff like that, because you can definitely sit down and do your power hour and do all of those things. Each little task may take you 2 minutes or 5 minutes, or you can try to, if you want to spend more than an hour, then you can get little bits here and there, when you can. So for me, walking from my car to my office is about 2 minutes, and I can just be sitting there on my phone trying not to trip. I mean, it's obviously not optimal, but when you're trying to manage a lot of things at once, then it's totally doable. Okay, so another way to maximize efficiency is to try to, a big part of Beachbody coaching is sharing your journey and sharing your lifestyle and things like that in a lot of ways. That's done through social media, so you're doing a lot of posting. So I definitely come up with posts just out of nowhere and I'll just post it. But I try to put some thought into some of the posts that I do throughout the week. And so I'll try to sit down when I have some time and come up with posts and do some graphics for them and things like that that may take a little bit more time. And then I have them saved so I'm ready to post them when it's time to post them, or even using a posting scheduler through Facebook or other apps makes it really easy. And there's other tracking systems and forms that you'll learn all about when you become a coach and you start going through training that make it a lot easier to keep track of everything and make sure everything's staying organized. So that's really nice. A big thing for me is having all my electronics synced. So much easier. I have Apple products, and I don't know about all the other phones and PCs and everything like that, but with the Apple products, you can actually, in the notes section, you can actually search by keywords. So I may have 20 posts down or 20 notes down, something about this post that I wanted to do about zucchini zoodles or something like that. And so I can just search for it really quickly, find it, and then I can, take that post and copy it into, Instagram, copy it into my Facebook page, whatever I'm doing. So those are some of my ideas about how you can make this work when your schedule's already busy. And if you do have a significant other, it's very helpful to make sure that you guys are on the same page with the amount of time that you're going to be spending doing Beachbody. And I had no idea when I first got into this what it would be like or how much time I'd want to be spending. And again, I decide what's going to work for me. So some days I may do nothing for Beachbody except for probably my posts, because I'm usually pretty consistent with posting and it doesn't really take that much time to post, and checking in my challenge groups. But I won't do any other Beachbody work. And then one day, when I'm not at the office or something, I'll get up early and stay up late and work during the kids' nap time, and I'll get 5 hours of Beachbody work in. So you want to try to be consistent, but you also need to just make it doable for you and manageable, because if it feels too stressful and overwhelming, then that's not fun. And the reason that people fall in love with this business is because it's fun and because it's so motivating and exciting to be able to help people in this way and to be able to help people make changes in their health and in their fitness. So those are my ideas, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that anybody might have. And I hope everybody enjoys the rest of this group tomorrow on Wednesday. And I'll make sure to be looking back on the video to see if there's any questions posted. And good luck to everyone. Thanks.